Mrs. Hanson again. We have a double lesson today, so I'm going to do page 263 for Tuesday. Okay, so I just did 261 with the adjectives and circling the adjective and drawing a line to the noun. And so now we're going to do 263, okay? So make sure your number says 263. Make sure your name is in cursive at the top of this paper. All right, the instructions say choose good adjectives to make your writing more interesting. So you could say Marcy got a game for her birthday, or you could say Marcy got an exciting board game for her birthday, right? If you close your eyes and hear the sentence Marcy got a game for her birthday, you could think of any game, right? It could be an outside game, it could be an indoor game, it could be a board game, it could be a card game, it can be anything. But if you said Marcy got an exciting board game, that is a little bit more descriptive. It tells you what kind of game, right? We know it's a board game, so it helps us be able to visualize it a little bit better. This was like your stretching sentences that you guys did last week, right? We want to make those sentences as descriptive as possible so that our reader gets a good picture in their head and that our picture matches what their picture should be. Okay, so number 1 says rewrite the sentences, adding at least one good adjective. So they gave you an example. Jason has a puppy. You could say Jason has a new brown puppy. You could say Jason has a playful blonde puppy, right? You could choose whatever adjectives you want to fit in there. So the next one, Mary gave me a cupcake. Tell me here, what kind of cupcake? What flavor? Write your favorite flavor. Mary gave me a sprinkled chocolate cupcake is what I'm going to write. Your sentence can look different than mine, okay? Okay, so I have 2 words that describe it. It's sprinkled and it's a chocolate cupcake, okay? All right, Jane wore her dress. So tell me, what kind of dress is it? What color, right? So you could put Jane wore her brand new purple dress, or Jane wore her black dress, right? So any descriptive words here. And then on the last one, we slept in a tent. Tell me what the tent looks like. We slept in a tiny 2-person tent, or we slept in a gigantic blue tent, right? Those gives you different pictures in your head based on what the adjectives I'm using are, okay? So fill those 2 out. They can be anything. They don't have to be my examples. All right, and on this next section, it says use commas to separate 3 or more items in a series. So the painted bunting is a blue, comma, red, comma, and green bird. So commas separate our lists of things. So read the sentence, add commas. The crunchy, crisp, sweet apple was a great snack. Okay, so think in your head, where are the adjectives? What are they describing? All right, so we have crunchy, crisp, and sweet. All describe the apple. We need commas here to split up because it's not the crunchy, crisp, sweet apple, right? It's the crunchy, comma, crisp, comma, sweet apple was a great snack. So we need to add a comma here and a comma here. All right, try this one. We climbed into our warm, soft, comfortable beds. So think about where your adjectives are and what they're describing. All right, so you have warm describes the bed, soft describes the bed, and comfortable describes the bed. So here's our list of adjectives, and we're going to put commas to separate them. So warm, comma, soft, comma, comfortable beds. All right, how'd you guys do? Pretty easy? Okay, dictation. You're going to fill it in on the bottom, okay? I want to be an astronaut at a rocket launch. I'll repeat. I want to be an astronaut at a rocket launch. I want to be an astronaut at a rocket launch. One more time. I want to be an astronaut at a rocket launch. All right, let me fill it out. Check your work. All right, astronaut at a rocket launch, period. Make sure you have your period on there. Okay, I'm going to go over the seat work side with you guys, go over the instructions with you, and that way you know what to do after this video, okay? So it says read the directions and write the adjectives. So the first one says write 2 adjectives. How many? How many adjectives are you writing? You're writing 2 adjectives that start with the letter M. So any describing word that starts with M. So I could say massive, right? Massive means huge. Massive, okay? And then you're going to put another one that starts with M. So you're doing 2 adjectives for each one. So each line should have 2 words, okay? Number 2 says draw a picture of yourself in the frame. Write as many adjectives as you can think of that describe you. You need to have at least 4. All right, because there's 4 sides. Put at least 4. See how many you can put. All right. So draw a picture of yourself. Remember, I always tell my class, I am not an artist. I will not grade you on your drawing abilities. All right, just do the best you can. Add some color. Okay, make it nice and pretty. And then put some adjectives that you can think of that describe you, okay? All right, well, that is it for today's phonics lessons. Make sure you did both lessons, okay? You have 262 and 261 and 263. Okay, you have 2 lessons today. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.